Welcome back to the Art Channel. First up, we're diving into a fascinating piece of Australian history. And if you're a coin collector, this one's going to pique your interest. We're talking about the Australia 50 cents coin, released in 1970 to mark the 200th anniversary of Captain Cook's voyage to Australia. But this isn't just any 50-cent piece. This particular coin features a unique yellow-shaded reverse with a tiny dot, making it one of the most intriguing items in the Australian numismatic world. So let's break down why this coin is so special and, more importantly, how much it could fetch in today's collector market. Let's get started. Released in 1970, the Australian 50-cent coin was part of a series celebrating the bicentenary of Captain James Cook's arrival in Australia. Cook, as many of you know, was the British navigator who charted the east coast of Australia in 1770, paving the way for future European settlements in the region. To commemorate this pivotal moment in Australian history, the Royal Australian Mint released a special 50-cent coin featuring an iconic reverse design, a nod to Cook's historic journey. The coin's reverse side features a representation of Cook's ship the Endeavour navigating the waters off the coast of Australia. The reverse design is an intricate and detailed depiction of the ship with waves beneath it, a stunning visual of Australia's early exploration by Europeans. But what makes this coin even more remarkable is the addition of a small yellow-shaded dot near the waves, a key detail for collectors that sets this coin apart from the rest of the series. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If you've ever come across a 1970 Captain Cook $50 coin, you might have noticed a subtle yellow spot in the design. This yellow-shaded area, located on the reverse side of the coin, is known to be one of the unique characteristics of the coin. While most 50-cent pieces produced during this era don't have this feature, this coin was struck with an intentional yellow tint in limited numbers, and that small dot is a big deal in the collector world. The yellow-shaded dot adds an extra layer of rarity, and here's why. This coin, in fine condition or higher, is a coveted item for collectors. The 1970 Captain Cook 50-dot coin has become a sought-leader piece in the numismatic market, especially in uncirculated or proof condition. The condition of the coin plays a major role in its value. Coins that have been well preserved over the years with minimal wear and tear are more desirable and fetch higher prices in the market. In terms of quality, the more fine the condition of the coin, the higher its value. You'll want to look for coins with clear detailing, little to no scratches, and a minimal level of tarnish or discoloration. A coin in fine condition or near mint condition can be worth more than you might think. So, how much can this coin be worth today? Well, in the collector's market, prices can vary based on several factors. The typical value for a 1970 Captain Cook 59 coin in fine condition ranges $87,000 on average. But if you happen to have one in pristine, uncirculated condition, one that's barely touched over the years, your coin could fetch anywhere $94,000 or even more in some cases. For high-quality certified coins, such as those with proof-like finishes or those graded by professional coin grading services, the price can skyrocket. Some sellers have even seen these coins go for $97,000 or higher at auctions or private sales, depending on the demand at the time. That means, if you've been holding on to one of these for decades, you might just have a little treasure on your hands. Now you might be wondering, why is there such high demand for this particular coin, especially when there were so many produced in 1970? Well, as with many coins in the world of numismatics, rarity, historical significance, and condition all play a role in determining the value. The 200th anniversary theme alone makes it a significant piece for history buffs and coin enthusiasts alike. And the added details like the yellow dot and the overall design quality keep it in high demand. Now, for those of you who might have one of these coins lying around in a drawer or in your old coin collection, I'd suggest checking it out closely. Take a good look at the reverse side for that yellow dot. If it's in fine or uncirculated condition, it might just be worth more than you thought. Coins like the 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent piece are valuable not just because of their rarity, but because they capture a unique moment in Australian history, the anniversary of the arrival of Captain Cook. As with all collectibles, the value of these coins can fluctuate based on demand and trends in the market, but if you've got one in good shape, you're definitely holding on to something of value. So there you have it, folks. The 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin isn't just a regular piece of currency, it's a historical artifact with real value in today's collector market. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this coin is one to keep your eye on. Next up, we'll be taking a closer look at a coin that's not only a piece of Australian history, but also a key player in the current collector's market. This is the 1995 Australian 50-cent coin, a commemorative piece released to mark the 50th anniversary of the end of World War II. Now, this isn't just your typical 50-cent coin. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye, especially when we take a deeper dive into its design, its rarity, and its value in the modern-day collector's market. The 1995 Australia 50 die-cent coin was issued by the Royal Australian Mint as part of a series to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the end of World War II, a pivotal moment in world history. The design was carefully crafted to represent Australia's contribution to the war effort and to honor those who served. On the obverse side, you'll find a striking portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This image of the Queen has become iconic in Australian coinage and is used on many coins from this era. Now, the reverse side is where the real significance lies. The design showcases an Australian soldier surrounded by symbols of peace. You'll see the dove in the center of the design, which is an emblem of peace, and the soldier represents the men and women who served during WIR. Around the outer rim are the words "End of World War II" and "50th Anniversary." This design wasn't just about commemorating a war, but about celebrating the peace that followed a peace that many fought hard to secure. And the 50-cent coin itself has become a symbol of this important historical milestone. Now, here's where things get interesting. If you've heard of the 1995 Australian 50-cent coin, you might have come across the term white dot. You see, while most of the 1995 coins were minted in standard fashion, some of them have an extremely rare and mysterious white. These coins, with a small white dot on the reverse side, were caused by a minting error, and they quickly became highly sought after by collectors. The white dot appears near the soldier's shoulder in the design, and though it's small, it makes a big difference in terms of rarity and value. So, what makes this white dot coin so valuable? Well, it's not just the error itself, but the fact that only a limited number of these coins were produced. Most collectors would agree that the white dot coins are some of the most valuable in the entire series of 1995 Australia 50 10 KINNSE. Now, let's talk money. How much is this coin worth in today's collector's market? Well, a lot depends on the condition of the coin and whether or not it has that rare white dot. For a standard 1995 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition, you might see it selling for $56,000 on average. But once you factor in the white dot error, things get a lot more interesting. In mint condition, a white dot 1995 Australia 50-cent coin can fetch anywhere $62,000 at auction, and sometimes even higher, depending on demand. For collectors looking for an investment opportunity, this coin represents an intriguing option. Some rare examples of the white dot coin, particularly those in flawless condition, have even been reported to sell for upwards of $68,000 or more. Keep in mind, though, that these values can fluctuate depending on market conditions and the demand among collectors. So, how do you spot a white dot coin? It's pretty simple, actually, but you need to know what you're looking for. First, take a close look at the reverse side of the coin around the soldier's shoulder. The white dot is a small, raised, shiny spot. It may be difficult to see without good lighting, so make sure you're checking it under bright light or using a magnifying tool. Be aware, though, that not all coins with a spot near the soldier are necessarily the white dot. Some may just have marks or blemishes caused by wear and tear. The key is in the location and how defined the dot is. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newbie just starting to dive into the world of rare coins, the 1,995 Australia $50 coin is a great addition to any collection, especially if you're looking for a piece of history tied to World War II. Collecting Australian coins can also be a smart investment if you understand market trends and rarity. Coins like the 1,995 white dot 50-50 are prime examples of how a rare error can turn a seemingly ordinary coin into a valuable treasure. If you're looking to purchase one, make sure to do your research. Check the condition, ask for certification if buying from a dealer, and always be cautious about counterfeit coins. So, whether you're looking to add it to your collection or you're hoping to cash in on a rare error, the 1,995 Australian $50 coin is definitely one worth keeping an eye on. The combination of its historical significance, the rarity of the white dot error, and its increasing value in today's market make it a key piece for collectors and investors alike. Next up, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of Australian numismatic history, the Australia 50-cent coin from 2004, featuring some of the country's most iconic and beloved fauna, the lorikeet, koala, and wombat. Not only is this coin a beautiful representation of Australian wildlife, but it's also gained significant value on today's collector market. So, if you're into rare coins or are just curious about their worth, stick around as we explore everything about this fantastic coin. Let's take a closer look at the star of today's video, the 2004 Australian 50-cent coin. Now, this coin may look like your average 50-cent piece at first glance, but it's much more than that. This is a special coin that was issued as part of Australia's Fauna series, which celebrates the country's unique wildlife. What makes this coin stand out is the design, on the reverse side one, that features three of Australia's most recognizable animals. First up, we've got the lorikeet. These brightly colored small parrots are known for their vibrant plumage and their playful nature. In the design, the lorikeet is captured in a dynamic, lively pose, perfectly showcasing its unique feathers. Next, we have the koala, one of Australia's most loved creatures. The koala is shown in its relaxed, iconic pose perched on a eucalyptus tree, truly evoking that sleepy charm it's famous for. And, of course, there's the wombat, with its stout, stocky body and the unmistakable waddle that's made it an Aussie favorite. The wombat is expertly detailed, adding to the charm of this trio. The reverse design was created by artist Harrison Hall, and it's clear that a lot of attention went into capturing the essence of these animals. What's interesting is that the 50-cent coin itself has a unique 12-sided shape, which makes it visually striking and adds to its appeal. Plus, this coin was minted as part of a series highlighting Australia's wildlife, contributing to its overall significance in the world of Australian numismatics. Now here's the crucial part: condition matters when it comes to collector coins. Coins like the 2004 Australian 50-cent piece are generally available in a range of conditions, from heavily circulated to uncirculated or fine condition. For collectors, a fine condition coin can be a real treasure, especially if it's kept in pristine condition with no scratches, dents, or discoloration. Now, let's talk about the value. Its market value today can be significantly higher, especially for those in fine condition. On the collector's market, the price for a well-preserved coin can range anywhere from $47,000 or even more, depending on its rarity and demand. Coins that are in proof or uncirculated condition can fetch up to $52,000 or beyond in some cases. So, what makes this particular 50-cent coin so valuable? Well, the rarity is key, especially as fewer coins in fine condition remain in circulation. Australia's Fauna series is highly sought after by collectors worldwide, And because this coin represents a specific theme of Australian wildlife, it draws even more attention from both domestic and international collectors. Also, given the coin's age, its value has only risen as the years go by, making it a great investment for anyone looking to add to their collection. If you're looking to get your hands on one of these stunning coins, there are a few ways to go about it. You can find them at coin shops, auctions, or online marketplaces. Just remember to be cautious when purchasing and ensure the condition is accurately described. It's also a good idea to get coins professionally graded if you're investing heavily in them, as this will help determine their true value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or someone just starting to get into coin collecting, the 2004 Australia 50-cent coin featuring the lorikeet, koala, and wombat is an absolute must-have for your collection. Its beautiful design, combined with its increasing value, makes it an iconic piece of Australian numismatic history. So, what do you think? Is this a coin you'd want to add to your collection? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Next up, we're diving deep into a specific coin that has been making waves in the collector market, the 2001 Australian 50-cent coin from New South Wales. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who's interested in what makes a coin valuable, this one is definitely worth talking about. So stick around as we explore its history, design, and the current market value of this coin in fine condition. Here it is, the 2001 Australian 50-cent coin. Now, before we dive into the specifics, let's take a quick look at what makes this particular coin so unique. Let's start with the obverse. Like most Australian coins, the obverse features an effigy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. The portrait was designed by Ian Rank Broadley and has been the standard for Australian currency since 1998. On this 2001 coin, we can see the Queen's side profile, which is both elegant and iconic. Now, let's flip the coin over to the reverse side. This is where things get really interesting. The 50-cent coin from 2001 features the official New South Wales coat of arms. This was part of a commemorative series celebrating the centenary of Australian Federation. It's a beautiful and intricate design, showcasing elements like the lion, the kangaroo, and the shield, representing the state's heritage and history. The word Australia is prominently displayed above the crest with New South Wales inscribed at the bottom. This is a striking and detailed design that makes this coin stand. Now, one of the biggest factors that determine the value of a coin is its condition. A coin in fine condition will have noticeable wear but still retains most of its detail. This is where things get really interesting. The 2001 New South Wales 50-cent coin, in fine condition, can actually fetch a significant amount of money in today's market. Collectors and dealers are always on the lookout for coins that have been well preserved. This particular coin, with its detailed design and unique commemorative theme, is highly sought after, especially in fine condition. The coin's age, combined with its intricate design, means that finding one in great shape is becoming rarer by the day. So, what's this coin worth today? In terms of market value, the 2001 New South Wales 50-cent coin in fine condition can go for anywhere from $33,000 at auctions or from reputable coin dealers. But that's not the whole story. If you happen to have a coin in mint condition, or even one with rare misprints or variations, its value could be much higher. Some auctions have seen these coins sell for over $38,000, especially if the demand for commemorative Australian coins spikes, or if you have one with an unusually low mintage. Right now, you can see coins listed anywhere on platforms or private collector websites. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in truly excellent condition, don't be surprised if you see it go for even more. But why is this coin so valuable? Well, there are a few key reasons. First, it's part of a limited edition commemorative series celebrating the Federation of Australia, which means its appeal to collectors is significantly heightened. Second, the 50-cent denomination is one of the larger and heavier coins in circulation, making it feel substantial in hand, and its distinctive design adds to its charm. The New South Wales coat of arms itself is an important symbol in Australia's history, It represents a rich state legacy, and having a coin commemorating that history makes it even more desirable. And lastly, the rarity of coins in fine condition contributes to its growing value. As more people get interested in numismatics, the demand for these special edition coins just continues to rise. If you're interested in starting or adding to your collection, here are a few tips for handling your coins. Second, invest in a quality coin album or protective capsules. These will keep your coins safe from scratches and environmental damage, ensuring that their value remains intact. Also, be sure to research the market regularly. Coin values fluctuate depending on demand, rarity, and the overall collector interest. Keeping an eye on auction results or specialized numismatic shops will help you stay up to date on the current trends. And there you have it, the 2001 New South Wales 50-cent coin. A perfect example of a piece of Australian history with real collector value. If you have one of these in your collection, or if you're thinking of picking one up, make sure to handle it carefully and stay informed about the market trends. Who knows, it could be worth more than you think. Next up, we're diving into a special piece of Australian numismatic history. It's the 2005 Australia 50-cent coin, celebrating the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. Not only is this coin significant for its historical meaning, but it's also making waves in the modern collector market. So if you're into coins, collecting, or just curious about their value, stick around as we break down everything you need to know about the 2005 Australian 50-cent End of Walk coin. In 2005, Australia released a 50-cent coin to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. The war, which officially ended in 1945, was a defining moment in global history, and Australia played a crucial role in the conflict. By the time the war concluded, over 3,9,000 Australians had lost their lives, and the country's role in the Pacific War against Japan was particularly significant. This 50-cent coin was part of a series issued to honor this major milestone, and its design was meant to capture the spirit of hope and renewal that followed the war's end. The coin itself is distinct, featuring a stylized image of a dove symbolizing peace, surrounded by waves, which represent Australia's long coastline and the impact the war had on the country. Now let's take a closer look at the design. On the reverse side, we have the dove, symbolizing peace, flying over a background of waves. This was an artistic decision meant to highlight both the devastation of the war and the peace that followed. The waves also nod to Australia's geographical identity, surrounded by the vast waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans. The coin also includes the inscription 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, along with the year of minting 2005 and the standard Australian coat of arms on the obverse side. It's a visually striking design and one that connects with both collectors and history buffs alike. Now let's talk about the condition and what makes this coin so valuable in today's collector market. If you have one of these coins in very fine condition, it means the coin has minimal wear with clear details visible on the design. These coins are typically well preserved, and you'll notice the sharpness of the dove and waves. On the flip side, coins in poor condition with heavy wear can have reduced value. Coins in very fine or better condition, like uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated coins, are the ones that will really catch the eyes of collectors. If you've got one in pristine condition, hold on to it because it could be worth more than you think. As of now, a 2005 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine or better condition can fetch $25,000. But for those in pristine uncirculated condition, the value can go up significantly, reaching $28,000 or more depending on the rarity and demand. It's not unheard of for well-preserved coins to hit $32,000 or more in auctions or private sales. And if you're lucky enough to have a proof-quality version, well, that's a real gem on the market. So, why is this coin making waves in the collector's market today? Well, a lot has to do with its historical significance and its status as a limited-release commemorative coin. Many collectors are drawn to coins that have historical meaning, and World War II is, of course, a topic of global importance. The 2005 Australia 50-cent end-of-WIE coin stands out for its combination of being a national memento and a practical piece of currency. Collectors love these types of coins because not only do they represent an important time in history, but they're also beautiful pieces of art. And let's not forget, they're still legal tender in Australia, though they're rarely used in circulation today. Now, if you're looking to add the 2005 Australia 50-cent end-of-WIE coin to your collection, there are plenty of places you can look. You can check out reputable online marketplaces or numisbids, where you can often find coins being sold by individual collectors. You can also visit your local coin shops or attend coin shows, which are great opportunities to pick up quality coins and meet fellow numismatists. Just make sure to do your research before making a purchase, as there are many replicas and less than perfect versions out there. If you want to get the best value, always ask for certification or a reputable seller's guarantee. So, there you have it. The 2005 Australian 50-cent end-of-WIE coin is more than just a reminder of Australia's role in the war. It's a valuable collectible that has only increased in significance as the years pass. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this is definitely a piece worth considering. Next up, we're going to take a closer look at one of Australia's most interesting and unique coins, the 1994 Australian 50-piece, specially minted to commemorate the International Year of the Family. But this isn't just any regular 50-cent coin. There's something quite special about the reverse side of this coin that makes it highly sought after by collectors today. On the tape is related to the number 170. Are you sitting down? Today, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this particular coin, from its history, design, and unique features, all the way to its current value in the collector's market. If you're a coin enthusiast or thinking about starting a collection, this coin might just be one to keep an eye on. So let's get started. This is the Australian 50-cent coin, which has been in circulation since 1969. The shape, the size, and the design are all iconic and easily recognizable. But what makes the 1994 Australia 50-cent coin special is the reverse design, created for the International Year of the Family. The reverse of this coin features a symbolic design meant to represent the concept of family. There's an image of a stylized representation of a family, 2 parents and 2 children forming a circle. The design was created by the renowned Australian artist Gwenda Sykes. But here's where things get interesting. Notice this small black dot here. It's right near the upper portion of the coin, just above the family symbol. This seemingly tiny detail is what gives this coin its extra collector's appeal. You see, the 1994 Australia 50 death-cent coin was originally minted in large quantities. But some of these coins ended up with a unique flaw, a small black dot that appeared near the design. This black dot was the result of a mistake during the minting process, and it ended up creating a very rare variation of the coin. Now, while this might seem like a small thing, it's actually what sets these coins apart from the regular 1994 Australia 50-cent pieces. It's this error that has made these coins incredibly valuable to collectors who want a piece of Australian minting history. Okay, so now that we know why the coin is unique, let's talk about its value today in the market. As you may have guessed, coins with minting errors tend to increase in value due to their rarity. But how much could a 1994 Australia 50 meet-and-piece coin with this black dot be worth? Right now, depending on the condition of the coin and how clearly visible the black dot is, a 1994 Australian $50 coin can range from A to well over $78,000. Coins in fine condition, like the one we're looking at today. But here's the thing, condition is everything in the coin market. Coins that are in fine or extremely fine condition will naturally be worth more. So if you happen to find one of these coins in your change, it's worth taking the time to inspect it carefully. And if it has that black dot, well, you might just have a rare and valuable coin on your hands. To give you an idea, a coin like this in good condition can sell anywhere from $82,000 on average. But in pristine condition, meaning minimal wear, a sharp image, and a visible black dot, you could be looking at a value closer to $86,000 or more. Though it's important to remember that market conditions can fluctuate. Factors like demand, rarity, and collector interest can all affect how much these coins are worth. So, if you happen to have one of these coins, it's definitely worth checking with a professional numismatist or a reputable auction house to get an accurate appraisal. So, how can you tell if your 1,994 Australia 50-cent coin is in great condition and worth a significant amount? Well, here are a few tips for collectors. The black dot is the key identifying feature for this rare coin. Make sure it's clear and visible. The more well-preserved the coin, the higher its potential value. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. If you think you've found something valuable, consider getting it professionally graded by a company. A certified grade can increase its value and make it more appealing to potential buyers. The coin market can shift, so stay informed about current values by checking auction sites or talking to collectors. Ultimately, the 1,009 black Australian 50-cent coin, especially with the rare black dot, is a great example of how small errors in minting can lead to big rewards for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, this is a coin that deserves attention. All right, that wraps up our deep dive into the 1,994 Australian 50-cent coin. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you've got any of these coins or you're lucky enough to have found one with the black dot, let us know in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into an incredibly sought-after coin from down under, the Australia Day 2010 Australia $50 bill 50-cent coin. If you're into rare collectibles or simply love numismatics, this one's for you. Let's see why this coin is shining bright in the collector's market today. First, let's talk a little bit about the background of this iconic coin. The Australia Day 50-cent coin was released in 2010 to commemorate Australia Day, which is celebrated on January 26 each year. It was produced by the Royal Australian Mint to honor Australia's national identity and its history. This coin features a beautiful design that marks the occasion and is a part of a limited series. Unlike regular circulation 50-cent coins, this version had a special design and was struck in a silver-plated finish, adding to its distinctiveness and appeal. It features a stylized interpretation of Australia's iconic flag with a brilliant modern twist. Now let's take a closer look at the design. On the reverse side, the coin displays a map of Australia. Surrounding the map, there are 14 stars, which represent the states and territories of Australia. This design speaks to the unity and national pride of the country. The obverse features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as is customary with Australian coins. What makes this coin stand out, though, is its shiny silver-like finish. While the regular circulation 50-cent coins are made of copronachil, this Australia Day 2010 coin is made of copronachil and a special silver-plated version, giving it a nice, shiny appearance that catches the light beautifully. With its detailed engraving and brilliant shine, the 50-cent coin definitely stands out from the rest, making it highly desirable among collectors. Now, let's talk about condition. In the world of numismatics, the condition of a coin is everything. This coin, in particular, is most valuable when it's in very fine or even uncirculated condition. The very fine condition means it has minimal wear and retains most of its design details as well as its original shine. When it comes to the Australia Day 50-cent coin, if you manage to find one in top-notch condition, that is, without any major scratches or discoloration, you're holding on to something that could be worth a lot more than its face value. Coins with a limited mintage, such as this one, are more likely to increase in value over time, especially if they are in great condition. The Australia Day 2010 Australia 50DW coin is one such example, and collectors are keen on holding on to pieces that represent significant moments in history. So what kind of value are we talking about today? Well, let's break it down. The Australia Day 2010 Australia 50-cent coin is everyday coin anymore. In the collector's market, this coin has been steadily climbing in value. As of today, if you have one in very fine or better condition, so if you have one tucked away in your collection, you might be holding on to an asset that could increase in value over the years. The Australia Day 2010 edition is currently commanding a respectable premium in today's market. However, prices do fluctuate, and it all depends on the coin's condition, rarity, and the overall demand among collectors. If you're a collector looking to add this coin to your collection, here are some tips to make sure you're getting the best value for your investment. First, always handle your coins with care. Avoid touching them directly with your fingers, as oils from your skin can damage the surface. Use gloves or handle coins with a soft cloth to maintain their pristine condition. Second, store your coins in protective holders or capsules to keep them safe from dust, moisture, and potential scratches. This will help preserve their condition and, by extension, their value. And finally, stay updated with the collector market trends. Coins can fluctuate in price based on various factors such as rarity, demand, and overall interest in specific coinage series. To sum it all up, the Australia Day 2010 Australia 50p cent coin is a shining example of how a commemorative coin can hold significant value in the collector's market. With its limited mintage, unique design, and special silver-plated finish, it's definitely a coin to watch. If you've got one, or if you're thinking of adding it to your collection, it's time to keep a close eye on how the market is evolving. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of rare Australian coins, and specifically one that's become a bit of a sensation in the collector's market. If you're into numismatics or even just curious about the value of your pocket change, then this is a video you won't want to miss. We're talking about the 50-cent coin from 2008. Now, you might think, Australia 50-cent coin, what's the big deal? But trust me, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. So, let's get into it. To start off, let's take a quick look at the coin's design. The Australian 50-cent coin, first introduced in 1969, is one of the country's most iconic coins, and it's known for its distinctive dodecagonal shape. That's right, it's a 12-sided coin. The 50-cent piece was initially designed to commemorate Australia's federation. The obverse, or front side, typically features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse shows different designs depending on the year. The 2008 Australia 50-cent coin, however, carries a special reverse design, one that showcases the Australian coat of arms, which includes a kangaroo and an emu. But while the 50-cent coin itself isn't exactly rare, the 2008 version has caught the attention of collectors for its extra-fine condition. And that's where the value comes in. So, why has the 2008 Australia 50-cent coin gained so much traction in the collector's market? First off, it's important to note that most of these coins were minted in large quantities, meaning that they were released into circulation all over Australia. But, as with all things in the world of coins, condition matters, and this is where the extra fine quality comes into play. When you hear the term extra fine, it refers to the coin's quality. A coin graded extra fine shows only minimal signs of wear, often appearing almost as good as new. In contrast, a coin that's been in circulation for years may show signs of wear and tear, such as scratches or fading details. This means that the 2008 extra fine 50-cent coin is a bit of a rarity, and that rarity is key to its increased value. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are in top-tier condition. Now, let's talk about what this coin is worth today. But in the collector's market, its value skyrockets, especially if it's in extra fine or uncirculated condition. In recent years, a 2008 extra fine 50-cent coin has been known to fetch anywhere $42,000 depending on the condition and the seller. But that's not the highest end of the spectrum. In some rare cases, particularly well-preserved specimens have sold for more than $47,000. Why such a big price tag? Well, it comes down to demand. Collectors value coins with minimal wear, and given that the 208.50-cent coin wasn't produced in super low numbers, finding one in pristine condition is pretty rare. If you're looking to buy or sell a 2008 extra fine 50-cent coin, your best bet is to check out online auction sites or specialized coin marketplaces. You can also visit local coin dealers or attend numismatic conventions, where collectors often gather to buy, sell, and trade rare coins. When buying or selling, make sure to get your coin professionally graded by a recognized grading company like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. This will help ensure you're getting the proper value for your coin and give potential buyers confidence in the coin's condition. If you happen to have one of these coins in your collection, you'll want to make sure you take care of it properly to maintain its value. Proper storage is essential, especially if you're looking to sell it down the line for top dollar. Keeping your coin in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight will also prevent any oxidation or fading. To wrap up, the 2008 Australian 50-cent coin in extra fine condition is a fantastic find for any collector. Its unique design, combined with the rarity of coins in excellent condition, makes it a valuable addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye out for coins like this one. You never know when you'll stumble upon a hidden gem in your change jar. Next up, we're going to be diving into one of Australia's most fascinating coins, the 2014 Australia 50-cent piece. But this isn't just any 50-cent coin. Today we're talking about the silver-shaded, fine-condition version, and let me tell you, it's worth a lot more than you'd expect in today's collector market. So grab a seat and let's take a deep dive into its history, its design, and most importantly, why it could be worth a lot more than you think. Now let's take a close look at this beautiful coin. The 2014 Australia 50-cent coin from Australia was issued as part of a commemorative set to celebrate the contribution of Australian decimal currency, a historical milestone. The design is based on an iconic Australian symbol, and with its detailed artwork and the intricate silver shade finish, it's no wonder that collectors are drawn to it. But here's where things get really interesting. What makes this particular 50-cent coin so special? Well, it's the silver-shaded fine-condition version of the 2014 coin. Not all 50-cent coins from that year were produced in this specific finish, and the fine condition of this coin plays a big role in its value in the collector's market today. You see, as time passes, the supply of these coins becomes rarer, and rare coins in good condition can command hefty prices. So how much are we talking about? Let's break it down. In terms of value, the 2014 Australia 50-cent coin in silver shade fine condition has been consistently rising in price. Back when it was first minted, this coin had a face value of just 50 cents, but due to its silver finish and limited production, it started attracting attention from collectors almost immediately. As of 2025, if you happen to have one in mint condition, it could fetch anywhere $35,000 or even higher, depending on its specific grade and whether it has any unique characteristics like an error or a lower mintage. Now you might be wondering, what exactly makes a coin's condition important? Great question. Coin collectors or numismatists use a grading scale to determine a coin's value. The scale ranges from poor all the way to mint or proof quality. For example, a coin that's in fine condition might show some wear, but it's still highly collectible and more valuable than one in poor condition. The silver shade finish really makes this coin stand out, especially if it has been well preserved. For those of you who are wondering about how to assess your coin's condition, you'll want to check for things like wear on the design or any scratches. If your coin has been kept in a protective sleeve or a display case, then you're already on the right track. A coin that has been stored properly is going to be far more valuable than one that's been handled frequently and shows signs of wear and tear. Another thing to consider is the rarity of the 2014 Australia 50-cent coin. While millions of these coins were minted, all of them were struck in the silver-shaded fine finish. This means that collectors are particularly interested in finding these versions. The silver shade gives the coin a beautiful, almost metallic sheen that you wouldn't see in regular versions, which adds to its appeal. As we mentioned, the 2014 Australia 50-cent coin in fine condition can easily reach $38,000. But if you happen to have one that's been graded higher, say in uncirculated or even proof condition, that price could jump up significantly. Some high-grade coins have been known to sell for over at auctions, especially if they have a unique or error feature. And here's a fun little secret: if you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in a roll of regular 50-cent pieces at the bank or through change, you could be sitting on a small treasure. That's right, many coin collectors make it a hobby to search for rare and valuable coins, and this particular version is definitely on their radar. So, it might just be worth taking a second glance at your pocket change. While it's rare, it does happen. Imagine finding a 2014 silver-shaded fine-condition 50-cent coin in a regular roll of 50-cent coins. If you do happen to find one, it's crucial to handle it carefully and consider getting it professionally graded for its value. Alright, so now that you know why this 50-cent coin from 2014 is a hot ticket in the collector's market, let's wrap things up with a quick recap. If you have a silver-shaded, fine-condition 2014 Australia 50-cent coin in your collection, you could be looking at a value anywhere between $40,000 or even more, depending on its condition. And of course, it's always a good idea to have your coins professionally graded if you're thinking about selling or just want to know their true value. That's all for today's Coin Talk. I hope you learned something new about this fascinating coin. If you have any of these coins in your collection, or if you've spotted one in circulation, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and make sure to subscribe for more awesome coin and numismatic content. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.